children of the night, and welcome to Tarot Nights with the Hanged Empress, your radio shadow work following the moon. And this week, our new moon is in Taurus, and it's got a good bit of Gemini energy attached to it as well. Little Mercurian, mixing up the words, just a little bit scattered, but also a lot lighter and a lot sweeter than I think we normally would experience at this point in time. It truly feels like a brand new moon, a brand new cycle, and I can't wait to get into our reads this week. So let's get going. Hello, Geminis. Feel good. Got some good vibes going. Like, it really feels like that flower is starting to bloom out of the muck. At the very least, we're seeing a little spot of bright green poking out of the ground. Yeah, heart chakra space. We are healing the heart chakra space. Good, good. That's what I want to see. It's ramping up. The energy, the excitement. The Fool just tried to pop out, but what we did get was the Ten of Pentacles on this beautiful side. Completion. The feeling of completion. It's what we're racing towards. This is what we are setting our sights on, are fixating our goals on. This is what we're coming up into. Partnership, a team, having all of the resources and everything that you need. Yeah, we're like the tiny little seed that's sprouting out of the ground, and our resources are like a cloud hanging over our heads, just waiting to rain and provide all of that good water and nourishment to really get some physical results, to make something grow. The Star and the High Priestess. Yeah, all of our resources are like a cloud hanging over our heads, and it's just waiting to rain. That destiny, that alignment, that thing that we've been looking for. We have to look inside, because it might not look as hopeful to our human eyes when we look around at our surroundings. However, we have to be able to feel it. With this High Priestess card, we have to know that it's there. It's not simple belief anymore. It is a knowing. Like, I know my star is coming. I know that I am putting my waters in the right place, and that we are watering the right seeds. And it's just gonna take a little bit of time and a little bit of work, but we've already put in so much work, so much planning, so much good grounding energy into this star, into this destiny, that it doesn't matter if it happens tomorrow or 6 months from now or 8 months from now. Because if we continue to work and nourish these seeds that we are planting on this new moon, they're good seeds. You know they are. You can feel it. You know what's good and you know what's bad. Throw out those bad seeds. We don't need to invest our time and our energy into those. Not when we're trying to grow something so big and so beautiful and so satisfying. I was just looking at that Seven of Pentacles. Really wanted to come out when the 10 did, but the 10 came out instead. It was like, yeah, it was like looking around at things, like feeling dissatisfaction with the projects and endeavors that we had placed our time and energy in before. However, because we made those mistakes and we took the time to evaluate how those things happened, because we remembered, we held that water and we remembered all of the lessons that we learned. I'm gonna flip that on that side. We get to start a whole new journey. And we get to wear our passions on our sleeves. Show the world what you're passionate about. Show the world who you really are. Step out into the adventure, into the universe. Carry your waters that have taught you well. Pour the waters that have not served you back into the earth, so that they may continue to decompose and create that good fertilizer for our soil. And I flipped the deck because we had the 5 of Wands on the top. We have the Page of Cups on the bottom. And I do feel like we are kind of stuck in between this. That's why this High Priestess is calling us to show our best discernment, to know the difference between what is a fight, what is going to be a struggle, and what is going to be pure offering. If you are offering yourself and your cup in the most purest and cleanest of way, if you are letting your star shine and stepping out into the world and showing everyone who you are truly, then don't be afraid of conflict. You're only going to bring conflict in if you misrepresent yourself, if you are not presenting your cup in the most honest of ways. So don't hold back anything. If you say something wrong and it turns somebody away, or it turns into some sort of explosion, then you know it's not for you. You know you don't need to put yourself into that. And even if you can't pull yourself out of it this very second, like I said, it could take time. It could be right now. But just recognize the signs. And as soon as you feel like you are being met with resistance, if you are being met with judgment, or someone pushing back against your genuine self, then you know they're not in alignment. They're not in vibration with you. Because anyone or anything that is going to accept your cup. They are going to accept all of you. And that is how we get here. Bring your genuine self, and those who resonate will come to you and bring that dream in, or you're going to bring that dream in for yourself. Because this does feel like somewhat of an isolating journey, but it's not lonely. There's a difference between being alone and being lonely. And it's better to look on the positive side of being alone, because you get to do things without the weight and the burdens of everything else around you, because you've released your burdens. The only things that you've picked up to take with you are the things that you know are truly yours. Again, the purity of the offer, the purity of self. This is only the beginning. New moons are good for planting seeds. Make sure what we put in the ground is exactly what we want to see grow. And make sure we put our best waters into it and our best efforts. Because again, even though it feels like a journey that we're taking alone, it does not end alone. It ends with finally coming together into that physical space that we have been working towards. So keep pushing through. You're doing a great job, Geminis. Have a fantastic new moon. We'll see you next time.